Hey guys, Commander Kim here today, and as you can hopefully tell by the video title, then you will know what this video is about. The first video in my series of building an AK74 semi-automatic, so that's you, semi-automatic rifle from a parts kit. So, before we get started, yes, this is semi-automatic. This is the rivet hole for the selector stop, as you will see hopefully later in my videos. And here in my miscellaneous parts drawer have the parts that I no longer need for this build, but might need for later builds. So, of course that needs to be pressed in, but okay. These parts inside the trunnion and the trunnion cannot be used in the milled receiver. And here's why. This can't be used because it's the selector stop. I might be able to use it, but the trigger guard would be all weird and crooked, and I just now noticed I don't have a trigger guard, so that's a bummer. Grip nut screw. Grip screw nut, whatever. Dropped it. Barrel pin. And I will explain why I can't use that and that, and hopefully you know why I cannot use this. If you don't, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. This cannot be used in here because this is already milled into there, you see, and it doesn't have a bullet guide, so I'm going to have to rivet that in too. Excuse me. These are the things you see in here for other guns. This Crapco mag 47, steel com block mag under this. By the way, the worst. What? I don't know. If you want one of these, hit me up. I don't know when these will be gone. So PM me. I got 2 of them. And if you really want, maybe I'll throw that in too. PM me if you really want it, and maybe we can have some sort of exchange. So, yeah, Mosin stuff in here. This came with the kit, by the way, so I can't use that because underfolder. And I know the hardware for this is in here somewhere too. Is that it? No. Okay. So, yeah. If you want this, hit me up. Maybe we can talk about this. I'll probably just go ahead and throw it on my 47 though. And hopefully I can do a review on that beautiful Mosin. And then the high school project from 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah. So. Yeah. Reason why I can't use stamped receiver barrel pin, because that has a little notch right there. This doesn't. So this one's pin has to be longer than this pin. It's in one of those bags over there somewhere. So talked about that, talked about this, talked about that, and the reason why I can't use this is because this is square. This is not. So yeah, that's the way that works. So instead, there's a part over here. Luckily grabbed it. This gets riveted in on the bottom of there and stuff. So yeah. Before we go into the rest of this, this is a all parts matching kit. Except for that, I'm gonna go ahead and use a Krebs safety. Excuse me. We'll probably won't need that anyway. And to all the people who say you can't use stamped parts in milled receivers, you're wrong. This obviously a stamped AK74 will fit. The parts will fit in there, most of them. But the only thing is that this will be very, very, very tight. And this will lock up every now and then because the bullet guide isn't installed, so you know there's nothing to make that turn and make this close all the way. And that's bone dry. It likes to stay bone dry even with oil on it. So that's just the way that works. So let's start with this handguard. You already know what this is. Yugo underfolder stuff. Yeah. I do not. There you go. Hopefully that stays. If it doesn't, what? I do not believe that these two were on the same gun. Actually, I do, because there's parts of that finish that looks like it matches that really well. I don't know what they did. Someone bleached it or something to try to get this finish off and refinish it, but then they realized they failed and they said, oh, you know what, we're just going to sell it the way that. So, okay. Oh, by the way, the kit came off AK Builder, so it's a ghost. I don't know. So yeah, all the good stuff that makes an AK, reliable stuff. You know, this right here, rear sight block, rear sight, recoil spring. By the way, I put that on just because I've heard it helps. I don't know, but that is a pain in the buttocks to put on there. I can say that right now. I might do a video on that later. I don't know. We'll see. Hammer spring. Pins for the control group. Oh, by the way, this does come with the full auto logo on here, but there's absolutely no way I can put this in the full auto. No way. I'm just going to tell you right now, the steel is too thick, it's too hard, it's not going to work. So, you know, basically all the stuff that makes this full AK, it does come with the trigger for full auto, but it does not come with the right reducer or the sear, or the third pin. So, how about that? My pistol grip, I think, was actually really cool, because someone carved something into there, on that side and this side, so, you know, that's cool. I'll talk about 922R stuff later. You know, this is, talked about that already. This is to rivet in the trigger guard, which is not here. I told you that already. This is the bullet guide cover plate. Goes down there. Obviously, see. And then the underfolder plate, right here, goes into the back of there. So yeah, barrel already cut out and stuff. I pressed all the stuff off of it so I can get the Cosmoline out. Grip screw, plating rod. This is the pin I talked about. Just in case I wasn't looking at the screen right there. You find it? That is the pin that gets riveted into there to keep the safety from going really down. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's just a precaution, I guess. So, yeah, muzzle brake. The milled, what's it called? Barrel pin. Okay, so that's all for, now. So, yeah, Commander Kim,